The fifth day of testimony in the federal trial of Sean Diddy Combs revealed something that stunned not just the courtroom, but the entire entertainment world. For years, rumors circulated in hushed tones, whispers online, speculation in dark corners of the internet. But on this day, under oath and facing the full weight of federal questioning, Cassie Ventura finally spoke about what allegedly lurks beneath one of hip-hop's most powerful empires. What she described wasn't about music production. It wasn't about record deals or industry politics. It wasn't even about their tumultuous relationship that had already dominated headlines. It was about what allegedly exists underneath. Ask yourself this. How much do we really know about the private lives of those we elevate to celebrity status? What happens behind closed doors when cameras aren't rolling and social media is turned off? The federal courtroom that morning felt different. Everyone could sense it. Reporters arrived earlier than normal, clutching their notepads with unusual intensity. The public gallery was packed so tight, the court officers had to turn people away. Even the typically stoic jurors seemed to sit forward in their seats. Why? Because Cassie Ventura was returning to the witness stand, and rumors had circulated that today's testimony would venture into previously uncharted territory. The preceding days had been emotional, Ventura detailing the ups and downs of her relationship with one of music's most powerful figures. But legal analysts noted something in the prosecution's questions that suggested they were building toward something bigger. That something arrived when Cassie took the stand, flanked by security personnel. She appeared composed but visibly tired, the weight of testimony clearly taking its toll. What happened next caught even seasoned courtroom reporters off guard. The defense attorney shifted strategy completely. Instead of challenging relationship details as they had on previous days, they began asking Cassie to describe Diddy's Los Angeles mansion, focusing intently on its layout, security features, and architectural design. Observers exchanged confused glances. Where was this going? Then came the question that silenced the room. Miss Ventura, have you ever been beneath the property, inside the tunnel? For a moment, time seemed to stop. The prosecution objected immediately, calling the question irrelevant and speculative. But in a pivotal moment, the judge overruled. Cassie took a deep breath before answering with a single word that would change everything. That single word confirmation sent shockwaves through the courtroom. For months, online forums had speculated about underground facilities at Diddy's properties. Anonymous sources had made claims. Social media had generated theories. But until this moment, no one with first-hand knowledge had confirmed their existence under oath. The defense lawyer, seemingly prepared for this admission, pressed further. And what exactly did you see when you went down there? According to court transcripts, Cassie's testimony then took a disturbing turn. I didn't want to go, she began. He told me to follow him. He said he had something to show me. He was high. I was confused, but I followed. She explained that the entrance wasn't inside the mansion, as many had speculated, but hidden outdoors, disguised within the landscaping near the pool area. What appeared to be a normal slope was actually concealing a hatch beneath foliage. What she allegedly saw next would remain seared in her memory. Concrete stairs, steel doors. It got cold the deeper we went. And when we got inside, I knew this wasn't just some safe room. It was something else entirely. The most unsettling aspect of Cassie's testimony, according to courtroom reporters, wasn't just what she said, but how she said it. Her voice maintained an eerie composure, described as a detached clarity by one observer, as if she had mentally prepared for this moment for years. She described a long corridor with bare walls and harsh fluorescent lighting, a persistent mechanical buzzing sound that created an institutional atmosphere, disorienting hallways with no windows and no cell service. According to her testimony, Diddy walked ahead, mumbling to himself about proving a point. She considered turning back, but didn't. He had that look in his eye, she testified, the one that said, "Don't argue." What allegedly waited behind a keypad-secured door has been described as a large, chamber-like room with red lighting, security cameras positioned strategically in corners, specialized furniture, and a distinct odor, cleaning chemicals mixed with other unidentified scents. The room, according to Cassie's testimony, was not for relaxation or entertainment. It looked like it was made for something else. It was clinical, but also perverse. You could feel that bad things had happened there. She described shelves containing various props, masks, restraints and outfits, clothing racks with unworn items, mirrors positioned on both ceiling and floor, soundproofing materials covering the walls. None of it felt like a fantasy, she reportedly testified. It felt like control, like it was built for power over someone else. Then came perhaps the most chilling moment of testimony when the defense asked, "Had you ever seen anyone else down there?" After a hesitation, Cassie answered, "Yes." She described seeing two women in wigs and masks, one lying motionless on a couch, another sitting near camera equipment. They didn't speak, they didn't move much, she testified. He called them performers. I wasn't introduced. Legal experts are already debating the implications of this testimony. If verified, what would it mean for the case? What other witnesses might corroborate these claims? And most importantly, what was allegedly happening in these underground facilities? According to court transcripts, Cassie went on to describe not just one room, but 4 distinct spaces beneath the property. One reportedly contained no lights at all, just a bench in the middle and chains on the wall. Another featured a full-length mirror and a digital panel next to a bed. A third space allegedly contained nothing but a chair and a box of wires. That's when Cassie said she told Diddy she wanted to leave. His response, according to her testimony, he laughed, told her she wasn't ready, said it was too real for her. But what has captured the attention of both the courtroom and now the public were the words Diddy allegedly whispered before opening the final door. "This is where I bring the ones I own." Cassie testified to hearing muffled sounds behind that door, initially mistaking them for music before realizing they were voices. She couldn't confirm who was inside. She didn't want to know. She left the tunnel. Back above ground, Cassie testified that she locked herself in a bedroom. Hours later, Diddy allegedly confronted her with a warning. "You never saw anything. You don't repeat anything. That place is for me, not for you." That was the first and only time she went down there, according to her testimony, but she never forgot it. As this trial continues, major questions remain. Will other witnesses come forward with similar accounts? Does physical evidence exist to corroborate Cassie's testimony? What might digital records or financial transactions reveal about these alleged underground facilities? And the question that now haunts the entertainment industry: how much do we know about what happens behind closed doors, or in this case beneath closed doors, in the world of celebrity power? This case has already sent shockwaves through the music industry. But as testimony continues to unfold, we may be witnessing just the beginning of revelations that could fundamentally alter how we view power, influence, and accountability in entertainment. What secrets remain buried, and who else might be implicated before this trial concludes? Sometimes the most disturbing truths aren't hidden in plain sight. They're hidden underground. If you want to stay updated on this developing story, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, but remember to keep the discussion respectful and within platform guidelines.